What is up, guys? It's your boy, No Risk, No Premium, back with another episode of the 2 Minute Drill. Guys, today, first off, happy President's Day. The market is closed. Futures market is open until 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Likely won't even be touching them until this evening. They should be reopening normal time, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But for last week, we got a little bit of a sell, right? Thursday, Friday, we had some selling pressure. However, what happened, right? What happened? What level held that we've been talking about this whole time? I've really been wanting to get to this Powell imbalance down here, like very badly. Haven't been able to get 402.35s. Excuse me. Exactly. However, 405 has continued to hold, right? Remember, we went long 405 here. Here, I said I wanted to see a fake breakdown of 405 recapture, and we ended up the day higher. Okay, so what's the plan for this week, specifically Tuesday, coming in on Tuesday? Look, we have this gap we still need to fill up back to 408. 408 is still going to be my pivot point. As far as if we get back above 408, we're going to target 410, 412, 416 above there, or excuse me, 415 above there. Okay. If we want to stay underneath 408, we will likely test the 405, 404, then 402 areas again. Okay. So what can we have that's going on that can move the markets this week? Well, really easy to see. We have coming up here. I'm sorry, I was looking at last week. Tuesday, we have a bunch of manufacturing services PMI. Existing home sales will be interesting for those of you that might be in the real estate market. Be good to see what's going on there. With rates being high, inversely, housing prices should come down because demand should fall. However, that's not been what's happening. And actually, interest rates took a little bit of a dip a few weeks back. However, the Fed has continued to raise rates. So we'll see how it directly correlates to future rates for 30-year fixed mortgages. Okay, Wednesday, though, everyone's going to be watching FOMC minutes. Now, this is the minutes, not the meeting. This is just a log, in-depth detail of the previous meeting they just had that they will be discussing. But that comes out Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Powell does not speak this day. The notes just get released. So we can know what's going to happen on Wednesday this week. I believe it'll give us a little bit of clarity as far as what the market wants to do, whether it wants to continue higher in the trend that it's in. I believe we're in a bullish trend to the upside. We've just continue holding big supports on pullbacks, which is what you do in an uptrend of a market. Okay. So I think it either is going to send us back up to the 420 area where we've been talking about that imbalance gap, or it will take us lower to probably test the high 380s or 390 area. Okay. But we won't know, right? We won't know until Wednesday. Okay, so we just have to play what's in front of us. Okay, we'll get the rest of the charts here in a second. Thursday, and this is jobless claims and GDP. Those are both very important factors as far as what the Fed is going to continue doing with the health of the economy. They want to see jobs come down. Jobs are going up. GDP is rising. I mean, it's kind of ass backwards as to what should be happening in theory with them raising rates. So they might be lost at a little loss for words. That's why the whole higher for longer bullshit's been thrown around, all that kind of stuff. Anyway, Bostick speeds. Just know any of these idiots start talking, they got headline bombs that completely wreck you out of a position. You get these huge candles up, huge candles down, stop loss show, whatever. Get you emotional. Then we got PCE Thursday. A PCE will be important because it's another cost metric for our economy. Obviously, if that's how the Fed is looking at how much shit costs, be important to know what the PCE comes at, new home sales, right? And then I believe, new home sales. But we have consumer spending and personal income will be interesting on Friday as well, because right now we have the highest recorded debt in fucking history with the rates this high and employment's high. So I'm like, if employment goes down, that there could be faults coming on a lot of those personal debts. Actually, personal bankruptcies is up its highest quarter, I believe, its highest quarter or start to the year. It was either start to January or start the quarter, either one up at its highest. So let's see what happens. Okay, let's see what happens. I think the big one here is going to be the FOMC minutes notes that get released. Okay, on to the charts. What do we got? I'm looking. Okay, as long as 405 holds, we want to take it up to this gap here, 408, to get filled. If that gets breached and taken out, we're going to look to target 410, 412, then 415, 418. 415, huge level. That is the previous week high. For me to get really bullish, I really need to see 415 get taken out. Okay. That would show continuation of trend to the upside. Absolutely. Okay. For us to get bearish, I mean, if the previous week's low gets taken out, definitely that's not a good sign. However, in an uptrending market, okay, we still have huge demand levels, 402 and 400. So you'll have places where you can look to long. I like to long either of one of these levels directly, depending if we get there or not. Right now, what is this type of doji? You can't. I don't even know what you want to call it. It's not a hammer. It's not a, it's not a dragon star, dragonfly, whatever fucking doji. This just shows you what we brought it down to demand. Okay. And buyers showed the fuck up and brought it right back up. Okay. So they're alive and well still. So for me, as long as these levels keep holding, you're going to want to target. So look to hold, right? You're going to want to look at these levels are going to kind of get crammed now, right? Every 2 points, it seems like 404, 402, 400. Now you'll want to see any of these levels hold depending where we open. Currently futures are down 11 handles, putting us at, put us about down a buck on SPY roughly. So we're probably going to be sitting here at about 406 right now. It doesn't matter obviously until we open tomorrow. Just giving you a heads up. Closing up here around that 407 mark. So look, plan for next week. Okay, you'll want to see if Friday's lows hold. Okay, if so, you could take along there. I like 402 and 400. You could bid both those levels directly. Okay, I still think there's a lot of support and demand at those areas. Okay, as for what we should target to the upside, okay, you'll want to see if those levels hold. You can ride it up to 408. 410, 412, 415 initial short. I like to short the previous week's high. I think there is enough supply there left over. It's usually a good R&R trade. However, the trend is up. So you'll want to take that into account. That is a counter trend trade. 418 could be an initial short, but even better, 419 to 421 is a short. Why? Look at the supply here. Right? You guys see it right here. We keep going back to it, right? 419 to 421, this gap fill is going to be a short for me. More than likely, nothing big of a move happens until after the minutes meeting. But hey, play the chart as it lies, right? Right? Play the chart, not your heart. So plan for next week, guys. Don't get it twisted. We'll look at longing 404, 402, 400. Just depends where we are, where we open up in the morning. Okay. And then you'll target 408's the gap fill 410. 412, 415 could be an initial scalp short. 418 to 419 is scalp short as well. 419 to 421 want to take a short, could buy some time on those contracts as well. Okay, that's all I got for you guys. All right. So look, hope you guys had a great weekend. Hope it was nice and long and fulfilling. Enjoyed your day off. Okay. But other than that, wake up early. Okay. Get your levels right and don't do anything fucking stupid. See you bright.